In today's video, I'll be covering a pair of free-to-play weekends that'll be running on the PlayStation Store and PlayStation Network on some great multiplayer games. One of them is live already, and the other one will be live next week. So if you're interested in either one of those games, but not completely sold, you'll be able to have a taste of both of those. No Man's Sky is getting a huge update, and now it's looking to be a very solid game, and considering you can get it for very cheap, maybe it's one you want to pick up. Kingdom Hearts 3 has gotten a lot of gameplay released, so I'll be talking a little bit about that. This is the most significant amount of gameplay I think we've seen thus far of the game, so that's very exciting. We've gotten a lot of information on Call of Duty Black Ops 4, a confirmation on a lot of rumors, so I'll be covering that. And then we've got some great deals to go over at the end of this video, so make sure to stay tuned to that. Another flash sale. I'll be taking a quick look at that as well as some other deals available, but we will do a more in-depth video covering that flash sale because there's a lot of great deals as a part of that, so you don't want to miss that. But more on that at the end of this video. First, let's cover some free-to-play weekends. Live right now is a free-to-play weekend for Rainbow Six Siege. Rainbow Six Siege is an awesome multiplayer first-person shooter, has really gotten more and more popular throughout the years. Yes, it released all the way back in 2015, but now in 2018, the game is arguably more popular than ever. If you've yet to play the game, definitely give it a download. Get your friends to download the game as well, because this is a tactical first-person shooter that's best played with a group of friends where you can communicate. If you're playing this game solo and you're not doing any communicating, you're really not getting the most out of the game. It'll be free all weekend, available to download right now, and then if you want to keep it, you can also pick up the game at a discount. It's a great first-person shooter, and you can make an argument that it's the best multiplayer first-person shooter released this generation. I know that says a lot, but it's really that good. And when you take a look at the multiplayer FPS market, a game that was released all the way back in 2015 and still live in 2018, you just don't see that very often, but it goes to show how great of a game Rainbow Six Siege is. Again, absolutely free to play right now for the weekend. Another multiplayer first-person shooter that isn't free now, however, will be seeing a free-to-play weekend is Overwatch. It'll be absolutely free from May 25th to May 28th, and you'll be able to download it then on the PlayStation 4. We don't know if that game will be seeing a discount. Typically, when there is a free-to-play weekend, you will see a discount on the game as well, so hopefully it's down to like $30. When this free-to-play weekend kicks off, you will have access to the full roster of 27 heroes, 18 maps, and also a variety of different game modes, including quick play, custom games, and the arcade. You'll be able to level up, earn loot boxes, all that good stuff. Overwatch is another game that has really stabilized and garnered a consistent audience, more centric with a PC audience, but it's gotten its fixture on the PlayStation 4 as well. So that's not free to play right now, but May 25th, you'll be able to download that and play it and enjoy that as well. If you've yet to check it out and want a taste of it, you'll have an opportunity to do so absolutely free. Moving on from that, let's talk about one of the most controversial games of this generation in No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky was released back in 2016 and had an enormous amount of hype surrounding it, and I think the majority of gamers would agree that it was a colossal flop. However, throughout the years, Hello Games has stayed committed to No Man's Sky. They've updated it, made it a better experience, and just announced on Inside Xbox, yes, No Man's Sky is now coming to the Xbox One as well. It is finally getting a multiplayer mode. That means you can group up with friends or strangers online, work together to survive or prey on others, and build bases together. You would have thought that this would have been a feature that would be available from the get-go. No Man's Sky just seems on the surface such a multiplayer-centric game. Unfortunately, it's taken a while to implement, but better late than never, and it's good to see that Hello Games just didn't give up on No Man's Sky, because the amount of hate that this game got at launch, and deservingly so, was absolutely immense, but it's gotten to be a better and better experience. And best of all, you're not gonna have to pay $59.99 for No Man's Sky anymore. You can readily find the game available for $19.99, probably even cheaper than that if you're a little bit crafty. And keep in mind, when the game was originally released, it was a full $60. The content was very barren, but now the content has more depth than ever. They're adding more content, and it's at a cheaper price than ever, so a great time to check out No Man's Sky. Controversy aside, the experience is getting better and better, so that's very nice. Okay, next up, we just talked about one highly anticipated game that saw its release. Now let's move on to another highly anticipated game in Kingdom Hearts 3. It's scheduled for a release in 2018. That's been reiterated by Square Enix, and it looks to be that is actually going to be coming to fruition. I expected to see a lot of gameplay of Kingdom Hearts 3 at E3, but we have gotten more gameplay of it even earlier than that. There is a solid 10-ish minute demo that you can check out, and it shows off a lot of the game, the Toy Story section. If you are excited for the game, I would highly recommend you to check it out, and it looks like this game is super polished right now. English voice acting, a lot of outlets actually checked out the game, attended the premiere event, and got to see a lot of gameplay. We'll leave a link to some of the gameplay in the description box down below, so if you're interested in this game, make sure to check that out. Hopefully at E3 we finally get a release date announcement for Kingdom Hearts 3, because I have been one of them that has been speculating that this won't be a 2018 title. But the more and more I hear from Square Enix, the fact that they're continuing to reiterate the fact that it is a 2018 game, the fact that we've gotten so much gameplay now, I'm starting to be convinced that it is a 2018 title. But again, I don't want to get my hopes up too high, because it is a Square Enix Japanese RPG and we know how these things go. But check out the gameplay for yourself. Next up, Call of Duty Black Ops 4 got its big reveal yesterday, and we've gotten a lot of information on the game, a lot of it that we were expecting to get. Confirmed is the fact that there is going to be no single player campaign, and confirmed is also the fact that it is getting a battle royale mode called Blackout. It looks to be massive, and Charlie Intel touts that it's 1,500 times bigger than Nuketown. So while Nuketown is a very small map, 1,500 times the size of that, that's pretty insane. It's gonna feature 10 years of Black Ops features, favorite weapons, characters, maps, all in one with vehicles. Also, there'll be zombies cast, weapons, and gear. Here's the official description. In Blackout, Black Ops comes to life in one massive battle royale experience, combining Black Ops signature combat and the biggest map in Call of Duty history. Play as fan favorite characters and battle through iconic settings from the Black Ops universe. It's a collision course bringing together the worlds of Black Ops in an all-out survival and elimination experience, featuring weapons, equipment, land, sea, and air vehicles, RCXDs, traps, and even zombies in an experience that is uniquely Black Ops. And while there is no single player campaign, it is said that there will be a narrative woven into the multiplayer components of the game. I'm not gonna take that too seriously. I'm disappointed by the fact there won't be a traditional single player campaign, but hey, you're getting a massive battle royale mode. I think the majority of gamers will be satisfied over that. I'm probably in the minority where I am disappointed about the lack of single player, especially because Black Ops has traditionally had the better and more engrossing single player campaigns. But hey, I see Blackout resonating with the mainstream audience a lot more than a traditional Black Ops single player campaign, so it is what it is. Finally, I do want to go over some great PlayStation 4 game deals right now. Let's first take a look at the deals on the physical side of things. The Okami HD remaster is down to just $10 on Newegg after a promo code. They do have $2.99 shipping attached to it, but you can sign up for a free month of Newegg Premier and get free 3-day shipping. Okami was one of the best PlayStation 2 games. It released at just $19.99, this remaster that is, but the fact is you're getting Okami HD at $9.99. That is an excellent deal. If you've never played Okami, you're gonna have a great time with it. Unfortunately, it is locked to 30 frames per second, which is kind of a disappointment, but apparently it had something to do with the in-game engine, and the essence of the game is still intact, and the fact of the matter is that's enough to sell you on it, especially at just $9.99. Destiny 2 is also available for $9.99. I don't have to speak too much on that. It's been available for $7.99, but if you're interested in it, $10 is the best price on it thus far, so you can have a look at that as well. And I quickly want to take a look at the PlayStation Store's flash sale. We're not going to go over every deal because we do plan to make an in-depth video on it, but some of the highlights include Resident Evil 4 60% off, down to just $7.99. Mafia 3 is down to $15.99. Life is Strange is down to $4.99. Firewatch is down to just $4.99. That's a terrific deal. Titanfall 2 Ultimate Edition down to $5.99. Can't go wrong with that. Titanfall 2 is an excellent first-person shooter, so that's great. Journey is down to $5.99. Rogue Legacy is down to just $4.24. What a deal on that. That is an awesome roguelike game. Well worth your money on that one. Again, we'll be doing a more in-depth video going over all of the deals because there's a lot of good stuff on there, and that comes off the pretty decent pub party sale that just happened. We covered that yesterday, so you can check out that video. So that is going to conclude this video. Let us know your thoughts on everything I've covered. Again, Rainbow Six Siege absolutely free for the weekend. Download it now, have a taste of it, get some of your friends to download it because that is how you're going to have the best experience with this game. Overwatch is going to be free next week from May 25th to the 28th, so that's something to check out as well. Multiplayer has been confirmed for No Man's Sky. What do you think about that? Have you been completely turned off from the game, or is that something that entices you enough to jump back into the No Man's Sky experience or check it out for the first time? Let us know your thoughts on that. Kingdom Hearts 3 has gotten a lot of gameplay, looks super polished, looks great. If you're a fan of the franchise, you gotta check out this gameplay. Link is in the description box down below. A significant amount showing off a lot of content in the game, actually. Let us know your thoughts on Black Ops 4. Are you excited about this Battle Royale mode called Blackout, or are you like me, a little bit disappointed about the fact that there's gonna be no traditional single-player campaign? Again, I don't know how many of you are gonna be in the minority like me on that one, and I'll still be checking out Black Ops 4. At the end of the day, day, you've still got multiplayer, you've still got zombies, and now you're getting a huge battle royale mode on top of that. That is pretty exciting, and make sure to check out some of those great deals. Okami HD for just $9.99 on Newegg after a promo code, same price for Destiny 2, and there's a great flash sale as well. Again, we will be covering that in depth later on, so stay on the lookout for that. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.